Arcadian Vanguard presents The Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Friday, July 26, 2024. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with AEW ratings news. Wednesday night's Blood and Guts episode of AEW Dynamite brought in 786,000 viewers to TBS, according to WrestleNomics. That's down slightly from last week's audience of 795,000. The rating in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic was a .26, also slightly down from last week's demo rating of .27. TNA Wrestling presented Impact last night on Access TV, featuring matches taped on Sunday at Verdun Auditorium in Montreal. In the main event, Matt Hardy and ABC defeated the System when Bay pinned JDC after Moose attempted to interfere but was stopped by Joe Hendry.
There's the tag to Chris Bay. Chris Bay up top. Splash! Cover! Hardy and the ABC beat the system.
Here are your winners, Broken Matt Hardy and the ABC.
In the opening segment, new TNA World Champion Nick Nemeth was confronted by Mustafa Ali and challenged him to a match on next week's show.
No, I am a fighting champion. Anytime, any place, you step to my face and you got it. So, and as much as I think Santino would agree with me, I say we put this title on the line and we do it right now, brother.
I would love that. But I was thinking more like next week. I'll see you there, champ. Thank you. Good night. And remember that in Ali, we...
Oh, and Ali charged to Nemeth. Super kick to Campaign Sing.
In other results, Hammerstone and Ash by Elegance defeated Eric Young and Jordan Grace in a mixed tag team match. AJ Francis beat Sami Callihan due to interference from Rich Swann and Josh Bishop, and Steve Macklin pinned Cody Deaner. Ring of Honor streamed yesterday on Honor Club, featuring matches taped last Saturday at the Esports Stadium in Arlington, Texas. In the main event, Marshall and Ross Von Erich defeated the Dark Order. In a 10-man tag team match, Top Flight, Action Andretti, Fuego del Sol, and Commander defeated the Iron Savages, Nick Camarado, and Anthony Henry. In other selected results, Johnny TV and Shane Taylor beat Atlantis Jr. and Leo Rush. Abaddon defeated Dulce Tormenta. Gates of Agony topped the Spanish Announce Project. And Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta went over Shane Taylor Promotions. Turning to Japan, WWE ran Osaka's Edion Arena for the first of 3 shows in the country during its annual Japanese tour. In the main event, undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes came out victorious in a triple threat match against AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. 4 other title tilts also took place. WWE World Champion Damian Priest turned back the challenge of Jey Uso. Sami Zayn retained the Intercontinental title against Dominic Mysterio. World Tag Team Champions Finn Balor and JD McDonough topped the New Day. And WWE Women's World Champion Liv Morgan defeated Io Sky, who had Asuka in her corner. Sky worked double duty as she was also on the losing side of an 8-woman tag team match. Sky, Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, and Tiffany Stratton fell to Bayley, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Mako Satomura. Other results saw Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga defeat Kevin Owens and LA Knight, and Gunther beat Rey Mysterio. The tour continues today inside Tokyo's Sumo Hall. New Japan Pro Wrestling ran Day 4 of the 34th annual G1 Climax tournament yesterday from the Sun Messi Kagawa and Takamatsu. 5 B-block matches were featured. Hiroki Goto defeated Oleg Boltin, Ren Narita topped Jeff Cobb, El Phantasmo beat Yota Tsuji, David Finlay put down Hanare, and Yuya Uemura beat Konosuke Takeshita. Day 5 of the tournament takes place on Saturday in Nagasaki. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, For daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the wrestling news across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the wrestling news. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.